Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, in the presence of Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Bantedor Lingdor, today launched the Cash Award Scheme for the youths and athletes of the state and felicitated sports achievers for the year 2017-2018. At the program held at Usosotam Auditorium, Shillong, around 81 lakhs were distributed to 231 sports persons in various Olympic and non-Olympic sports disciplines. Commissioner and Secretary Sports Department Vijay Kumar, MSOA President John Karshieng, and other officials were present at the program. Speaking at the launch, the Chief Minister said that in the past, sportsperson and sports associations didn't receive the support and engagement they needed, and said that his government is in the right direction.
We have seen that the kind of support that needs to be given was not being given, and the engagement that we need to do with associations and sports persons was not being done at the scale that it should be done. And while I say that, I'm not trying to claim that we are doing a lot. There is a lot more to be done. What we are doing may be just, one step at a time, as mentioned by the Honorable Minister. But what I can tell you is we are in the right direction. What I can tell you is that this government does understand, appreciate the challenges you face, the opportunities that are there, and realize that we need to do more to be able to promote and push and give you that opportunity and chance to follow your passion the way you have been doing in the past, with a bit of support from our side. And I'm happy to inform you that the sports policy of the state government has tried to address all the concerns in these areas, realize where we are today and where we would like to go in the future, and what are the challenges in between for us to be able to reach there, and what steps to be taken in order to implement that particular vision which we have to start from where we are and where we want to get. So all of this has been addressed to a large extent in the sports policy that we have, and I'm sure that with the timely implementation and different activities like we're having today, maybe small, but it will be a pat on the back of our young sports persons, because I think this has never happened before. I don't remember it myself, and I'm not here to blame anybody, but yes, I feel that it should have been done. But I think in the past, I don't think we've had a program like this where the Chief Minister and Sports Minister have come along with the entire sports team to not only congratulate you, but also give you a small token of appreciation like this. And I strongly feel, as a person who has seen to some extent and faced some extent the kind of opportunities which were not there in the past, I feel these are small things which matter a lot. And I'm sure that many of our young, students out here, the young sports persons out here, you need a lot of investment in the personal sports activities you do. I'm not saying that the money we're giving you is going to be enough for you to buy everything that you need, but it's a small contribution towards hoping that you'll be able to make use of the money that you get in order to enhance your particular activity, the sports that you're in, and make it better by being able to invest in better equipments, which we know is something that's very, very important also.
Sports Minister Bantedor Lingdor, once the sports policy is implemented, it will greatly benefit all sports persons and reduce financial burden of sports associations.
My dear friends, we have already approved the sports and youth policy. In 2019, we approved the sports policy, and 2022, we already approved the youth policy, which is very important for our state to move forward. I think through this policy, we will ensure that every sports and organization is efficiency, strong, transparency, and fully engaged in their dedicated dedicated management. Meghalaya is undoubtedly a sports-loving state that take pride in participating and competing on a national and international arena. So many organizations, so many associations, they used to come directly to me, to meet me, asking, some help financially and whatever. I cannot say no. Whatever I can help from my side, I used to. But once we have our own policy, a youth and sports policy, I think all the sports association, all the individual, I think they can, follow the policy which is already there. So a little bit, I think maybe another weeks or months, I think it will be complete, because operational manual is we are still doing, I think. Once this thing is done, I won't see anyone, waiting for me in line in my office in Secretariat. Because so many associations, I'll tell you. Because I'm being, approachable person, so many people they used to come, I don't know. They thought from my pocket I have to give them to go outside the state. But which I used to. But I hope, because of this policy, once this policy is implemented, and then they have to follow accordingly.